Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Alan. Today is a very special day because, as I mentioned in my last video, I was getting an exhaust for the car. It arrived this morning. I was just about to go to the gym and I got a notification that it was out for delivery, and it arrived like 10 minutes later. The car is still warming up. I wanted to record a few clips just so I could do a before and after. I did get a HKS high power single exhaust for the S2K. From what I've heard, this thing sounds really good with the test pipe. I ordered a Burke test pipe as well to go along with this. Unfortunately, that hasn't arrived yet. It hasn't even shipped yet. What I'm gonna do is record how the car is right now. I'm gonna put this on, get some clips of that. And eventually when I get the test pipe, I'm gonna add clips as well from that. I guess we can go ahead and open this up. Let me just grab my knife real quick. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and open this up, shall we? All right, so I did order this from Valley Sports. I forgot to mention, so this is how it would come. Looks like it's packaged pretty well. Exhaust looks like it comes super polished, so that's nice. It didn't come wrapped, which is something I'd honestly be concerned about, but it's whatever. Let's see how much it weighs. Can I pick this up with one hand? It's a little bit heavy, just a little bit. So here's a resonator, here's a muffler, and then here's the tip that I can extend if I want to. A little burnt part on it. I'm assuming there's hardware somewhere in the box. I'll just have to check in a second. I'll just cut to whatever I film next, I guess. All right, so I only realized this a few months ago, unfortunately. But when they made this exhaust, for some reason, they welded their own type of hangers directly to the car instead of using the existing ones on both sides. If I can't get those off, I'm gonna have to take it to their shop and have them take that off, because that's really annoying. I'm not gonna record the whole process. I'm just gonna record snippets or something probably. Just like Chris Fix says, out with the old and in with the new. All right, so what I wound up doing is I took a handsaw, just cut it. All right, took a little bit longer than expected, but we're finally done. I made the tip extend all the way. If I don't like it, I'll change it later, but for now, I really love the way it looks. Things nice and clean underneath, polished. About to lower it and see how it sounds for the first time. All right, so it's been about 2 days since the last clip, and something just arrived in the mail. As you can tell, we got Spoon Sports. It's the mirror pieces for the S2000 because I daily the car. I feel like something like this would help with driving it anytime really, especially at night, because the S2000 specifically, even at stock ride height, headlights from modern cars are directly in the mirrors at all times, especially when it's like a freaking F-150 or something. Headlights are just blasting through your windows, and the low beams are angled in a way where they're directly in your eyes rather than just lighting up the road. I'm hoping that getting something like this would help out with just making the car feel more daily friendly, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and then figure out how to put it on the car without breaking anything. Before I do anything, let's go ahead and do a quick comparison real quick. So beforehand, so this is my driver's side, so that's how much you can see. Let me actually zoom in so it's a little bit more accurate. So that's what you see with that. That's what you see with that. Just like that. And here's the after. So yeah, the blue tint, I like it. Got a little bit of concave to it. So what I wound up doing is I physically took the mirrors out and then I replaced the glass. These mirrors were made to be placed on top of the OEM ones with 3M tape. So when I put them inside, they weren't a tight fit. So I had to put the 3M inside of it. I'll probably use another sealant. I don't want to risk running 3M to hold my mirrors to the mirror frames or whatever, but this is how it looks. I like it. I'll just have to see how it looks when I'm driving and what it looks like at night. So I'll just show a little comparison back and forth real quick of what the mirrors look like once again, in case you didn't actually look. So yeah, that's another little update. Spoon mirrors installed. First horsepower mod, let's go. Actually, no wait, it's my second one because I have an exhaust. Classic ricer move. Classic ricer move right here. Let's put this on the car. Alright, time to swap this out. Make sure there's nothing inside of it for whatever reason. That goes in there. I'm also gonna wind up doing a box mod. If I can do it right now, I will. So when air goes into this box, there's a roof right here the whole time, and there's a giant wall blocking the airflow. So if I remove that, it should allow a little bit, so I do have to cut into the OEM one. It's been about 2 weeks since I've had this exhaust on. Absolutely love it. Way better than the muffler delete in my opinion. That shit was just way too loud and way too much drone on basically every end of the tachometer. Any rev range, really. It was just way too drony, too loud. Sounded good for like track purposes only, really, but it was just too much for my taste. Let's just put it that way. This exhaust, only about the 2,000 to 4,000 range. It gets droney, especially if I have like full throttle on it, but that's expected. Above that, it's really not even that loud, and it gets rid of the drone almost entirely. So that's actually really good. That's what I was looking for. It's definitely quiet. I can definitely hear myself think, at least when I'm casually driving. Overall, I'm just in love with the way it looks, and I honestly should have just went with that from the start, because I spent almost the same amount of money on that exhaust that I did on the muffler delete. So looking back at it, should have went with this. We're gonna be testing out the HKS, so you can get a little bit of casual driving, because I've already recorded clips of the cold start and warm start. And something else arrives today. My Berk test pipe finally comes in. It's been about a month since I placed this order. They haven't been able to have them in stock for a while, so that's why it's been so long since that happened. Kind of been pushing back this video until that arrives as well, just so I can get everything in one. I'm gonna be doing some test clips of the exhaust, and you guys get to enjoy a little drive. Good timing. And new hardware. Nice. Officially got this just in time for the Honda meet tonight. Just got home, so my cat is on fire right now. That sounds weird. I'm gonna put the car up and then just let it chill for a bit. Got a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears into this, but test pipe is on. The cat is off. And I'm gonna lower the car, put everything away, and give it a first start.